So how's it going, ladies and gents, and welcome back to the channel. So today, guys, Master Duel has finally given us the list for the Banlist. Now let's see if my predictions are actually true or actually correct. So let's dive right into the Banlist and check this thing out. Alright, so first we have here, we have unlimited cards, Altergeist Multifaker. So from 2 to 3 copies. So how many was this in TCG? Does it state here? How many was this? Oh, sorry. No, it didn't state here. So it's finally 3 copies for an Altergeist deck. So I think, oh yeah, most of people are actually using this on 2 copies. Yeah, and this is pretty cool. Have this on 3 copies now. So another control deck has been vamped up. That's pretty insane. Let's move to the other one. So Eating Oviraptor. Alright, so a more chance of getting this on your starting hand. And of course, for Dino decks or Dino players, this is pretty insane to have in a deck, to have on 3 copies. That's really insane. So that's pretty good. Hopefully we can make a Dino deck if they don't cost that much. But yeah, we'll see. Dino decks are pretty insane at the moment with the new Dino supports for the Doodle decks, or Doodle cards, I mean. So that's Oviraptor and Multifaker. Let's see. Super Poly to 3 copies! Woohoo! Alright, so as a Fusion user, I actually wanted this to be on 3 copies at best. But yeah, that's pretty insane. 3 copies for Polymerization or Super Poly. That is really good. Alright, I'm not sure if we can use this one on 3 copies of Fusion deck though. But yeah, let's see. This might be something good. Super Poly to 3 copies. Oh, pretty cool, pretty cool. Alright, Konami, you're doing something. Let's see. We have the other one, Divine Wind of Mist Valley. So I think before it was 1 copy, now it's 2 copies. Before it was limited before, then on the previous ban list it was semi-limited. Now they actually vamped it up to 3 copies now. So interesting enough, nobody's actually using this by far, unless you're working with a Mist Valley deck. Let's see. Then we have Galatian Orcus Automation to 2 to 3 copies. So they actually work with the same number of the ones in OCG. So yeah, 3 copies now for Orcus Automation. So they follow the OCG ban list here. So down to 3 copies. So that's pretty good for Orcus players to have 3 copies of Galatia. That's really good. Then we have Spellbook of Judgment 2 to 3. Alright. So I think they're moving towards the OCG ban list here now. So 3 copies now for Spellbook of Judgment. Alright. Okay. That's Judgment. Then we have Spiral Quick Fix to 3. Oh, pretty nice. Have this to 3 copies, making the deck more consistent for Spirals. Spirals are really good at the moment. Or they have the really good board if ever you if they're actually proceeded with their combo fully and no negations. It's gonna be a problematic deck. So 2 to 3 for Quick Fix. Alright. Then we have cards to be semi-limited. Runic Fountain! I guessed it! Yes! So Runic Fountain is now semi-limited, boys and girls. And yes, this is what I talked about on my previous video with foreseeing the ban list. So Runic Fountain is now 2 copies now. So they're following the OCG ban list. So Runic Fountain, it's gonna be more or less consistent to draw into the fountain. Runic decks needs to be more careful now with their fountain being removed. So that is it. Pretty cool, nice. They actually semi-limited the card. That's really nice. Then we have Runic Tip to 3 to 2 copies. So almost all of the Runic cards are on semi-limited now at the moment. So alright. So I never saw a Runic Tip to be semi-limited, but hey, well, what do I know? Runic Tip down from 3 to 2. Okay. So next we have Necrophase. Oh, we got another Foresight correct. So Necrophase down to 2 copies now because of the Ishizo Chaos decks. So pretty much just cutting off the consistency of the deck was actually its goal. So Necrophase is down to 2 now, so that's pretty cool. Let's go. We have Thunder Dragon Hawk 1 to 2. So I think one of my subscribers actually wanted Dragon Hawk to be increased to 2. So there we go, boy. We have Dragon Hawk to 2 copies. Alright. So I think it was in the OCG that it was... Yeah, in the OCG it was 2 copies recently. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Then we have cards to be limited. Skill drain. Oh, so they finally cut off the number of skill drain in the deck. So floodgates are being cut off with the number of cards. So skill drain down to 1 now. Oh, wee. All right, skill drain. So that's skill drain. Rivalry of the Warlords. Another floodgate was hit. Okay, so rivalry of the Warlords or of Warlords. Okay. So they're cutting off floodgates. I see. So they've actually seen this much more threat on floodgates on a recent duels. Okay. All right. So that's. Is there more? Let's see. Goes in match also. So that's skill drain rivalry and goes in match to 1 copy. So rip floodgates, boys and girls. Yeah. That is it for the floodgate era. So I'm not sure if you're gonna run a couple of these in a deck now, but yeah, I think one of each will do. It's like typically 1 card with 3 copies. Now it's 1-1-1. So that is it. So goes in match down to 1 copy, and then we have Herald of Light. Oh, they're cutting Herald. Ooh, I think it was because of the previous Duelist Cup, with the Herald very prominent on the branded Shizu decks. Or is it something else? But I think this is one of the concerns here. The orange was actually a good card. It pairs well with the Shizu cards, and of course with the branded deck for having all fairies, and then you can drop it off and just negate everything else. Pretty insane. Just monster effect though, but even so, that is a strong effect though. That is a strong effect. Ability to negate and destroy. 3-1. Wow. This is actually a shocker to me. Herald of Light. Okay. Alright. Flowanderies and the Magnificent Map. Alright. I'm sorry, Flowanderies players, but this card is really annoying on your deck. So yeah, have this to 1. I think it's actually a deal breaker for most of the Flowanderies decks nowadays. Magnificent Map to 1. Oh god, really insane for Konami to target Flowanderies the Magnificent Map. I think it killed the deck already. Yeah, or they still have Advent of the Adventure though. That quick play spell is really annoying also, but the field spell is pretty much the only problem here. So cutting off the chances of bringing this forth onto the field is by far their go-to plan here. So down to 1 copy. Magnificent Map. Alright, I'm sorry for smirking. But yeah. Magnificent Map down to 1. Okay, so a shocker for most of the cards here. This one I wasn't really shocked on. Skill Drain wasn't really a shock to me that they were actually cutting this off. Rivalry and Goes in Match was actually a thing that they actually targeted for the Banlist. That is really a shocker to me. And furthermore, Herald of Orange Light. No. Well, on the reason I don't really care about it. So, yeah. Then we have another one? Or is it the last one? Yeah, that's the full changes here, guys. So, there we go. So, this is the Banlist upcoming, what you call this? April 9th. So, oh my god. So, look at that. That is beautiful. Runicks cut off. Floodgates cut off, so more chances of bringing forth your combos, and not worrying about the from Runic decks. That's pretty insane, and not also getting milled a ton of cards. So that is pretty cool. I really like the Super Poly to 3 copies now, and then Overraptor to 3. I'm not sure if I can play the Multifaker though, but yeah, let's see in the near future. Quick Fix is a really good addition though. But yeah, that is basically the Banlist, guys, and hope you enjoy this kind of content, and let's see in the near future how things will react in Master Duel. So that's it for today, guys. Keep safe, good luck, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.